Good morning, beautiful people, to you wherever you are in the world. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this morning's broadcast. Listen, our focus right now is motherhood, right? Gleaming from motherhood, honoring motherhood, and the mothers that have changed the game all across the earth and made it possible for everyone alive to do what it is that they do. So I am Queen Chi, listen, and I am the founder and CEO of Chiquita Darnell Global, where we empower you to flow in your mental and emotional well-being. I am also the CEO of Throne Face Cosmetics, where we teach you how to use and reclaim those everyday small moments like washing your face and brushing your teeth and getting your makeup together, to reclaim that time as a time of refreshing and pouring into you, while also using our high quality, vegan, cruelty free products for your face. And lastly, I am the chapter president of WAN in the Fort Worth, Texas area. So, welcome. Today, y'all, we are going to be talking about the empowering lessons of motherhood and how that has transformed our lives. Like, I stand before you as a proud woman, okay? A woman who has experienced the joys and the challenges of motherhood. I have four of these beautiful souls running around here, and I am here to talk about, how transformative the power of motherhood and how the lessons that we learn as mothers can enhance not just our own lives, but the lives of those around us, right? And so the journey of motherhood is not just about raising our children, but it's also about discovering our own potential and inspiring others to do the same. Would you agree? So, the first thing that I want to hit on that we learned from the lesson of motherhood is the power of resilience, right? As mothers, we face countless challenges and obstacles, everything from sleepless nights to balancing careers with our family life. And every day we are tested, and each and every day we show up and we rise to the challenge. We learn that we are stronger than we ever imagined that we could be, and we're capable of overcoming any adversity. And so the resilience that we develop is really a powerful force that has to be harnessed to achieve our goals, both personally and professionally. And as empowered women, we must share our stories of resilience, right? And encourage others to tap into their own inner strength. The Bible says that, that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Those testimonies are so important because it lets you know that you are not alone. It lets you know that someone else has already beat this particular feat, and you can do it too, right? You can do it too because you are strong, you are, resilient, you are ingenious, you are a mom. And whether you are a biological mom when you birth your own children, or your adopted children, or you're just a mom in spirit to the community, as women, we are naturally nurturers, okay? So I don't want you to exclude yourself from this world that I'm talking about of motherhood and the lessons that we learn from it. Welcome, 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 and thank you so much for joining me this morning. So the next gift, or the next skill that I want to talk about, that we learn from the transformational power of motherhood, is the gift of empathy. Now, motherhood teaches us to see the world through the eyes of our children. It allows us to develop a deep sense of empathy because we learn to put ourselves in the shoes of others and to understand their struggles and to feel their pain, right? The kids gonna make you understand their pain, okay? They gonna make you understand. You gonna learn today, mom, right? And so, because of this experience, it heightens our empathy and it can be a driving force in making the world a better place because you use that empathy to have compassion for others. And we can use that for understanding others to create policies and initiatives that uplift those that need it the most. So, together, we can build a more inclusive and empathetic society just by this skill set that you learn from being an empathic mother or woman, right? And so, the third thing that I want to talk about that we learned from the lessons of motherhood is the art of adaptability. Baby, when I tell you, you got to be adaptable, okay, to be a mother because you have one thing planned and then it is switch your change, okay, right before your very eyes, okay? They switch it up on you real quick. Like, for example, my beautiful sister Brittany was supposed to join me on this broadcast this morning. Her baby said, not today, sis. I'm sick. You will not be doing this broadcast this good morning, right? Because you got to focus on taking care of the baby. So shout out to the baby. Shout out to Brittany, who's going to be taking care of her baby today and nursing her baby back to health. Listen, so you got to be adaptable. You got to be flexible in how you move in life. And you learn that skill very deeply as a mother, okay? Because we are constantly adapting to ever-changing needs of our children. We become experts in navigating the unexpected twists and turns that life throws our way, right? And this adaptability, it is a valuable skill that can help us not only succeed in motherhood, but in any area of our life. Embracing change and being open to new possibilities can lead us to new opportunities and growth. It also empowers us as women so that we are inspired with others to embrace adaptability. You know, when we see different circumstances that we come into, we're not freaking out and having meltdowns because it's not going a specific way. You learn to move and to flow and to be present in the moment. And whatever that moment is giving, then you give the energy in return that needs to be given to make it the best experience possible for you and all others involved. And so, adaptability is really a game changer as far as life, right? Life and happiness and not being overwhelmed and not being sad and disappointed all the time. You have to be adaptable. And so the next thing I want to talk about is a lesson of motherhood is the strength in community. Children do not come with no type of manual, okay? No type of manual. At no age are they instructions that they hand out and say, this is what you do for this particular child, because all the kids are different. They all different. They got different personalities. They got different things that they pull from you and pull on you. So you're not even the same mother to each one of your children because they're each different and each one of them requires you to mother them in a different way. And so the strength and community is that motherhood often brings us together because we got questions. Okay, we got questions. Why are you asking all these questions? Because I don't know. I don't know, Queen. I don't know. Help me. Okay. Right. And so it allows us to forge these connections with other parents and build supportive communities. We also learn the importance of lifting each other up, sharing the experiences, and offering a helping hand when it's needed. And this sense of community is so powerful. It's a powerful force that can be harnessed to drive change and make a difference. Because as women, we must continue to build and strengthen these communities, empowering each other to achieve our goals, both professionally, both personally, as mothers, as women, right? It's so important, the power of community, which is why I absolutely love being a part of one. Like, this community is so amazing. It's filled with so many dope women who are slaying and winning in their spheres of genius and who do not mind sharing all of their brilliance and beauty with the community so that we all win. Coach D talked about and has been talking about that it doesn't matter, who who is doing majority of the contributing or the finances. When we come together as a collective, does it matter how we all get there as long as we all get there together? Because at the end of the day, we're all winning, right? And so we have to have that mindset that in our communities, that it's not just there for us to win individually, but for us to connect with others and win collectively. If you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, you need a community, you need a network, you need people around you who will sharpen you, who will pull on you, who will push you, who will encourage you, who will correct you, okay? And if you don't have that, you feel the effects of it. You really, really do. And so, listen, I invite you to come on into our community. You're watching us hopefully on a daily basis. You're getting all this yummy goodness every single day. But if you are not a part of one, then I really admonish you to join us, connect with us. We have a conference that's coming up this month, okay? And we have a conference coming up, and it's going to be in Atlanta. It's called the Wish Conference, okay? And listen, everything that you could possibly think of that women wish for is going to be in that room. The connections that you've been wishing for, the products, the services that you've been wishing for, opportunities that you've been wishing for are going to be in that room. And so, listen. I need you to make it happen. Do something new, do something transformative for yourself. So reset, your abundance and join us in Atlanta. It's May 18th through the 21st. You can go ahead and register and get more information at bit.ly/WanCon 2023. Okay, so go ahead and tap in and find out how you can fit into this community because we need you. Every joint supplied, and we all are necessary. Okay, necessary, necessary, necessary. Also, while we are on the subject of one, let me go ahead and plug this as well. Listen, we have opportunities for speakers. You want to speak, you want to stop having to go out there and find your own stages. You want to stop out there having to go out there and build your own platforms by yourself with all your own expenses and all of your own everything, your own mind, your own just everything. It's exhausting, okay? It really is. It is so much better when you have a team. And what if you have a team of women who are already proficient in doing this and winning at this and are willing to share with you and put you on and collaborate with you and give you access to their community, their networks, their portals, just by you connecting. And there's some other parts that you have to do as well. But, like I said, this community is amazing. So you have speaker dreams, okay? Listen, connect, apply to be a speaker with us at bit.ly/solid goal speakers, okay? We are waiting on you. There is a group of people that are waiting to hear your voice. That is the only voice that they can learn from, can glean from, that is able to impact and impart into them the way that they are looking for in order for them to transfer, and transform their lives. And so I admonish you to get into these spaces of opportunity where you can be sharpened, be propelled into your next dimension of growth and leveling up. Okay. So where was I? I digress. Let me roll it back. I was giving you some points or whatever about motherhood. Let me find out where I left off. Hold on. Wait. We don't play. Okay, so last thing I talked about was the value of community, which took me on the whole tangent about Juan. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is the lesson of motherhood. It makes you humble. It makes you humble and it makes you grateful, right? It teaches us the power of humility and gratitude because we come to understand that we do not have all the answers. We just don't. Okay. And even if whether you've been a mother for 50 years or you've been a mother for 2 seconds, you do not have all the answers. You may have some wisdom, you may have some experiences, but there is some situation, dynamic that you have never encountered, okay, that you do not have the answers for. So it is a humbling experience, and we must be in a place, in a heart set of gratitude at the very fact that, first of all, these little human beings, okay, from birth all the way throughout their life are entrusted to us to help them bring about, their purpose, their promise, the plan, and the mandate that's on their life. Okay, so let me throw my little tidbit in there. Your children are not many extensions of you. Okay, you do not get to live vicariously of all your lost hopes and dreams and force that onto your children. Okay, no, that is not parenting. All right. It is your responsibility as a mother, as a parent, to enhance and open up space so that they step into the true identity of who they are. And it may look completely different than what you would expect, what you would desire, what you would even want for them, but that is not your business. Okay. It is their life. And your responsibility is to guide them properly into their destiny, into their mandate, into their purpose, and whatever that looks like. And so, a lot of times, I'll use me for example. In my family, I grew up, my family is from the South, okay? The South of Mississippi, all right? Mississippi, they're not even in the city. It's just a bunch of red dirt, and they may have a stoplight at this point. I don't know. Country, okay? And from that is a country mentality. And so I grew up hearing kids are seen and not heard. Kids are seen and not heard. And when I had an aggravation or something that disturbed me or I didn't agree with, I did not have a voice to express that because in my family, you had beef and stuff. You weren't talking, wasn't no talking back, there wasn't no making no sound effects, wasn't all the stuff that these children get away with today was not happening when I was growing up, y'all, okay? Because first of all, what happened to me when I was a child, okay, nowadays would be considered abuse, okay? My mama did not care. She hit you with anything. A fist, she hit you with a shoe, she hit you with a belt, a switch. She made a hit with a flashlight one time, y'all, but I digress, all right? All I'm saying is it stifled me because it took me a while to find my voice, to be able to trust my own intuition. And now I speak, I coach, I empower all over the world. But from the beginning, I was not properly groomed to do that. Even though my mother is very free, very vicarious, very spontaneous, very boisterous, okay? I was not allowed to live in that type of expression as a child. And so I had to kind of force my way into finding that path of who I am and what I'm purposed to do on my own. But imagine if from the beginning my mother would have opened up space for me to step into who I was called to be. So I'm just saying, listen, I don't blame her. Listen, everything serves me. Okay. I had to go through those things to become the version that I am today. So I'm not saying this as a diss to her or anything, but I'm just saying as wisdom for parents to open up space for your children to be who they are and do not hold them under your limiting beliefs or your small expectations based on your life experiences and what you believe about you. They are limitless in their possibilities of what they can do, what they can be, and what they can have. And so as parents, it is our responsibility to make them aware of that limitless possibility that is them and to also facilitate that reality for them. Okay. So, like I said, we don't have all the answers. And we learn to appreciate the wisdom and the support of others, right? And this humility, it really makes us more open to learning, more open to growing and collaborating with other people, right? And so, and then on top of that, gratitude really allows us to appreciate the beauty and the blessings in our lives. And even during the challenging times, we're able to dive into a place of gratitude and even see the beauty in those moments, seeing the gift in the chaos, right? And so it's so important for us to be humbled in our experiences and to be grateful for the opportunities that are allotted to us. And then I want to talk about courage and conviction. As mothers, we often require from us to make difficult decisions for our well being and for the well being of our children, well being of our households. And this demands courage and conviction. We learn to stand up for what we believe in and trust our own intuitions. We even face with oppositions or uncertainty, we learn to stand, okay? We learn to, look, this is the line, baby, okay? Do not cross, okay? And it's this inner strength and confidence that help us to navigate the challenges in our personal and professional lives with grace and determination. So listen, that's where you get your because you become a mother bear in those situations. You like, no, no. Protect at all cost. This is mine, okay? You shall not. Okay, I love movies. So, like, the Lord of the Rings, well, Gandalf was like, you shall not pass. Okay, listen, that's how we be as mothers. You shall not pass, okay? No, 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 no. Not today. Not any day. Not no day, okay? Right. So let me know, in the comments, what y'all think. Y'all agree? You disagree? What's your take on so far these tips from motherhood? Girl, I know that's right. The stories we could tell, honey, baby. But I'm so grateful for them all. So grateful for them all. Um, Lastly, I want to talk about this because it's not talked about enough. We kind of tap on it, but we as mothers, we don't really sometimes take this to heart. Self care and balance. I'm going to say it again, self care and balance. Throughout motherhood, we come to understand the importance of self care and balance. We recognize that in order for us to be the best mothers that we can be, that we must also take care of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? Financially. But this lesson also extends way beyond motherhood, reminding us that we need to prioritize ourself, our own well-being, and to maintain a healthy work-life balance, career life balance, balance or alignment, as I would like to say, right? Alignment in our lives, in all aspects of our lives. And as mothers, we learn it's like sanctioned or something for us to put ourselves on the back burner, that everyone else and their needs, as long as they're taken care of, then we have done a good job. Okay, you did a good job. Actually, you did a good job for them, but what about you? What about you? Okay, what about you, queen? What about you? Listen, you should not be pouring from your cup. I know you heard that you should not be pouring from an empty cup. Your cup should not be empty. You people should not be receiving from your personal cup. Your cup is for you. Okay, that's yours. It's not for others. It is for you. And when we understand that your cup is for you, then you will take time to practice proper self care and self love and take time intentionally to grow and develop and to love on yourself and create space for yourself. I actually just did a little TikTok video this morning, and I was talking about because with Wrong Face, we're actually not, we're a cosmetic, we sell cosmetics, but we're not really a cosmetic company. What we are is a self-love, self-care company that uses cosmetics to help you reclaim these moments to refresh and restore yourself. So in the video, I'm really talking about how it's so important for you to reclaim these moments that you brush past every single day. So you wake up and you are in a hurry, like your focus is to get to work, to get to whatever task you have to do there, to get to whatever you have to do for your kids, to get to whatever is out there for you to do, right? But you bypass being present in these moments that make up your life. You woke up, you washed your face, you brushed your teeth, you put on your skincare stuff, you put on your makeup, you got dressed, and at no time did you take any ounce of that precious time to pour back in yourself, right? And so it's so easy for us to just disregard being intentional in our life, being intentional about self-care. But what if you reclaim those moments while you are washing your face? You take time to say affirmations. You look yourself in the mirror and you declare and you decree who you are, right? Because words have power. They carry energy and a vibration. And what you affirm in yourself over and over again becomes who you are. It's like food. You are what you eat. So you are physically what you eat, you are mentally what you eat, you are emotionally what you eat, you are spiritually what you eat. So what you are taking in these moments, right? It's not about the big things. It's really not. Like, I love vacations, okay? I love to travel. But if that was all I did in those little, couple of times a year, a few times a year, if that was all the self-care I did, I would still be in a place of depletion because what about the everyday? The everyday moments. They are important. It is the little things that build to the big things. And so we have to be more intentional about savoring and being present in our everyday small moments because those make up the realities of our lives, right? I hope y'all with me. That's my whole soapbox, y'all. My whole soapbox. We need to take care of us. We must take care of us. It is the me for me, okay? I also love you too, but until the me for me is taken care of, I can't do nothing with you. I can't do nothing with you because we not together. And you don't want it. You don't want it anyway, okay? You don't want my fumes because when I'm not taking care of me, then I slip into a past state, okay? It's dysfunction, it's saboteurs showing up, it's all kind of stuff creeping out of this bag because she not taking care of her. Okay. And it's the same thing with you. You're not exempt from this. So take care of you. Take care of you. And that's what I'm going to leave you with. Take care of you. Love on you. That's the greatest lesson that motherhood teaches us, to also always take care of you first. Like they say on the plane, if something start to happen, turbulence happen, and that oxygen mask drop, you better put your mask on first. And then you're able to take care of other people, your children, your parents, your spouses, your whoever, the extended people or whatever. But you need to put your oxygen mask on first. You need to be vital. You need to be in life. You need to be in overflow first. And then from there, from that place, you pour in and connect to other people. So I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Do not forget to go ahead and register for our conference, okay? Again, in Atlanta from May 18th to May 21st. You can go ahead and register or get more information at bit.ly/OneCon2023. And again, if you want to be a speaker and you want to connect with this community and opportunities in that way, go ahead and apply now at bit.ly solid gold speakers. We would love to see you and hear your voice. We are waiting for the power and the life that you bring. All right, guys, love you for real. Have an awesome and amazing day on purpose. See y'all tomorrow at 6-ish Central Standard Time. All right, bye, y'all.